Right, so guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ellis, with another video today. Today we're going to be, I know I've done sort of one of these before, talking about the upgrades and the future upgrades that I'm doing on my bike. But today we're going to be talking about what the past upgrades that I've done to my bike and how I think about the bike after something like 6 months of having it now. So let's go through some of the upgrades. So some of the biggest features, some of the first features I did. As you know, I've got the Ascent 150mm dropper on it. You're probably thinking that this video is in a different way because I usually stand over there with the stool and have the camera over here on a tripod. I don't have a tripod today. It's on a washing basket in a box full of car care plan, soap and everything. Just because my tripod broke when I was on a shoot at Delamere, which is going to be a video that's coming out soon. Little spoiler there, it's going to be my channel trailer, so there's a little spoiler. So I broke the tripod and I put it in the bin at Delamere. So I'm going to be buying, I'm bidding on a couple of soft boxes on eBay, and I'm getting a tripod. So it's going to get official. Not really that official, but I'm going to have 2 soft boxes and a tripod and 2 cameras and everything. So it'll get better as time progresses. Now I've got 100 subscribers and it's going up probably about probably about 10 or 15 per month, which is not bad at all. I'll take it. I'll take it even if it's 3 a month. It's more than they used to. So let's talk about it. As I say, got me a Ascent dropper on it, which was one of the biggest first features that I did to it. I also got my board and pedals on it, which are like a bit more of a more substantial counterpart to these. These were the old ones. They are literally just your free ones that you will get with a bike from Halfords. They're alloy, so they're alright. I'll run them on I'll probably chuck them on my mum's bike because she's got plastic ones at the moment. So I've got these platform pedals with interchangeable pins, so they will last me quite a while. Also got my chain guard here, which is a Lizard Skins, just a wraparound chain guard. One of the big noticeable differences at the moment is the tyres. These are brand new. Tyres are not brand new because they're all worn out from me being an idiot skidding about. But they are Maxxis, meaning DHR2s. Maxxis there. They are full of stand sealant. I know it's a bit hypocritical because I've got the PT's logo on it there, which you probably can't see from there. It's not got anything PT's on it, but I'm going to get PT sealant next. At the moment, as you saw from my other video, I've just got my stands in it, which at the moment holding up substantially, so it'll do for the time being. I've got a load of stickers on it, like I've got Hope, Tech, O'Neill, my old logo which needs to be changed. As you can tell, this cable's come out, this little cable guard underneath there, it's alright. My bottle cage on here, and I've got my CO2 on here as well. So like when I go to Bike Park Wales, which is another big thing to announce now, going to Bike Park Wales on the 22nd and 23rd, I'm going for the weekend with, if you know Nell's dad, he's into mountain biking, so he's offered to take me there. I've got to pay for it, of course, which is quite expensive for the uplift pass and everything. When I go there, I'll probably just whack that cage off and just have the CO2 on it, and whack that. I'll probably whack everything off and just have it all in the backpack, honestly, because if it's going to be a day riding downhill, you're bound to get a couple of punches. If not, probably have to buy new tyres if it's the rough shit. If you look down here, I've got the crank boots on, so it gets into a completely different conversation. It's not really an upgrade, it's a fix, because this whole bottom bracket and crank and chainring assembly up front is completely different from the standard. It comes with a standard FSA Comet crank set, and I think it's just a standard SRAM GXP. No, it might be actually, no, it's a GXP bottom bracket, but it's a FSA one. I ripped one of these pedals out, so they completely changed the cranks, but left the bottom bracket. But they forgot to put a spring washer, which is like a wavy washer. I'll try and put a picture on the screen. Don't thingy if I don't. But it's like a wavy washer, circular wavy washer that like goes around, which puts tension between it, so you can't move your cranks either side in the bottom bracket. They've got to put that on. They've lost it. So what they then did is they put let me tell you, they put a brand new set of Comets on it, FSA Comets on it. So these are brand new, but they put a brand new FSA Comets on it and forgot to put the spring washer back on it. So I took it back in. They decided to say, I'm fed up of him coming in, so let's just whack a brand new bottom bracket and then a pair of NX cranks on it, which are lasting me at the moment. They do look quite nice. I got to put some new mastic tape on them because I took it off the other day. I've got a crank boot on here from Zevel, Z-E-F-E-L, Zevel? No, Zavel, Zeval, I don't know. I'll put the logo on the screen now. But they're good. They're not made for these cranks because they do wiggle about a bit, but they stay in place and they protect them with cranks. Might get some new ones that fit the actual cranks because they are quite annoying. That flips up and gets my shoelace tangled in it, and as you know from the Landegler one, I got my shoelace tangled in there and fell off the bike, which was quite funny. Got the same tyre up front. I'm also running a mudguard up front, which needs another zip tie on that side, which Halfords took off because Halfords very kindly, so thank you Halfords, they put a brand new brake on the front of it just because the other one wasn't performing right and everything. Not changed the seat or anything. As you know, I've got my Kydex mudguard over here, which is you're probably thinking, what the hell's that stopping? So when you get your mud, it comes along here, comes off and hits that. And it protrudes past it, so the mud can't like get off and hit and go round up in here and come round it and go on the stanchion of your rear shock. So that protects all the rear shock. I have got, which isn't on my bike because I'm waiting on some zip ties, is my Kydex. I was going to say Kevlar then, but it's Kydex bash guard for down tube, protect all the wires and everything, cables, which. Missing some long zip ties for that. There was a demo day at Landegler. I got like a absolute metric ass ton sheets of Hope stickers, which was funny. So last thing, I've got a Black Spire made in Canada Defender bash guard here. The cranks aren't made to have a bash guard. I played with it so much. I'm surprised it hasn't given way at the bolts because it wouldn't fit on. I got the wrong size bolts, so I didn't file them down, cutting them down. It was an absolute bollock. It was ridiculous. So then I ended up putting on the right side, on the inside of the thing, I ended up putting bash ring, chain ring there. But when it went to my smallest gear, which is your highest gear, on your cassette, it started rubbing on the chain ring, on the bash ring, the chain did. So then I decided to put the chain ring on the outside, which is not where it's meant to go, but it all works. It's worked for the last couple of months, so we're all good on that. So let's talk about future things. Next thing that I really want to do to the bike is probably get new bars and stem. So I'm going to get a bit of a shorter stem, some wider bars. It's probably the next thing, the next big upgrade that I'm going to do to it. So there's not many other upgrades I'm going to do, so I'm probably going to get these up to 150 from 140 before Bike Park Wales. Can't really mess with the rear shock too much because it's not made to be messed with. I'm going to have a... What else am I going to do for Bike Park Wales? I might make a couple more Kydex protectors for like bits where rocks will come up and hit things and everything like that. So that's basically all upgrades that I've got and I'm doing to my bike. So let's talk about how I've been with this bike for the last 6 months. So I think it's a great bike for £1,300, which is from Halfords. I don't know how much it is now. There's one left in the Halford store in North, which is a large, which is what that front brake was nicked off, which is at the front of the shop, and that is about, I think, something like £1,200, like £1,100. But I think it's so good, even if it costs £1,500. It's such a good bike for the money, even though it's 2017 model. It's such a good bike for the money because you're getting Mavic Pro 319 rims on it, which are wide, double-walled. You're also getting a top-of-the-line RockShox Pike, which is one of the top trail forks, the enduro forks, that RockShox make. You're getting a top-of-the-line frame. Actually, it's an X9 triple-butted aluminium. So it's not carbon or anything, but I don't trust carbon. So you're getting that. You get an FSA headset, which is like industry standard. It's really good FSA headsets and everything. I've run them on all my other bikes, all my old bikes. I've run FSA on it. You've got SRAM Guide R brakes, which are the second to lowest SRAM Guide model. There's a SRAM Guide T, which is underneath that. But these are the SRAM Guide R, and you have your adjustability on your lever, which is great. And they've sort of been great for me, but there was a couple of mishaps, which was the mechanic's fault, didn't tighten the screw and it leaked oil. But that's not the brake's fault. I think the brakes are absolutely amazing, and the stopping power on them are absolutely fantastic. Another thing that I love about this bike is having a 1x on it. My last bike, I'm getting grease everywhere. My last bike had a 3x. I don't actually have the original cassette or the front chainring. My last bike originally had a 3x on it, which was fun in a way, because you had more range of gears. Like cross bikes have a 2x something, like you can have a 2x11. You could have so many more gears. You could have 22 gears, and it'll be so much better. But a 1x just makes it simplistic. It's really simple to use and everything. You've got one trigger on one side, which does your gears, and then you've got your dropper on the other side, so it spaces everything out. It's nice and plain. Which I love about. Yeah, it's only the 1x11 GX, which is like the mid-range SRAM 1x11, NX being the lower end, which I've got the cranks, which are really nice looking. They're hollow as well, so I can like put one of them tools in it. You know, one of the tools, I can't remember the name of them. No, it wasn't Industry 9, but there was one up EDC. There was a tool that you can put. It might have been a 1UP. No, that was for the headset. But there is one for going in there, which like clicks into place. That's pretty cool. Another thing that I like on it is the chain. Chain's really durable. It's KMC, I think. I'm pretty sure it is a KMC. Let me have a look. Yep, it's a KMC chain, so it's really, really durable. I've not had to change it in 6 months. And if we just get the chain checker now, we can have a quick check if the chain is worn and needs a brand new one. So that's in the 100 there, and that's as far as it goes, so I can stick a finger in there still. So that's probably still got another 6 months on it, 4 or 5 months if I ride it quickly and give it the beans. For the 75's nearly all the way down. So I want to really be changing the chain probably before Bike Park Wales if I can. So that's been really good for me. The linkage is a bit of a love-hate relationship with me. Like sometimes it can be it's really good, the linkage. It makes it feel like it's got 150 mil out back even though it's got 130. It feels like it's so bouncy and you can really get down and hook around corners and proper, you can really feel it. But the linkage, it's like a kind of level kind of thing because it's a single pivot down at the bottom and then you've got your pivots up here as well. So it's like it's a bit of a, like all it does is that's all the back wheel does. Some of them slightly go like that and like come up, like the Santa Cruz ones on the old Bronson went like that and it has a link arm between there and it like went like that kind of. My one literally just goes like that. It's a bit like it's not as simple as an Orange. Like Orange, it's like riding a filing cabinet and it's just got one linkage which goes straight to your shock, which is very nice. It's very simple and simplistic, and people love that. The shock's alright on it. The Monarch, what is it? I think it's the Monarch RT, I think. My mind serves me. Yeah, it's the Monarch RT. It's got 130 mil travel, and I love it for what it is. It's the first full suspension bike I've got, and I'm not complaining about the shock yet. It's feeling alright still. Same with the forks. I love them. You've got all your. I've got 3 tokens in at the moment, and you've got your charger on here, which is really nice, and it is. I've got nothing to complain with the high speed and the high speed compression. It doesn't have low speed compression, it sadly, but the high speed compression is really nice. And I've got my like the snail, you know, the snail and the hair down there, which is your I can't bloody remember how's it called? Rebound adjust. Yeah, that's what it is. It's rebound adjust, and I have it on there as well. And I like the main benefit about this RockShox Monarch RT has a lockout on it, which I love on it. Like lots of them don't have lockouts on it, but I love how that's got a lockout on it, so I can lock out when I'm going up hills and things. Like I can literally just lock it out straight away when I'm going up hills and things. Got some kind of residue on that, some kind of sticky residue in the way. Oh, that's probably from when I had a Fanta on here when I went to McDonald's the other day. It's probably got all over the frame. I need to redo the frame protection because it's all peeling off and everything, which will be an easy enough job just to peel off the old stuff, clean it with a bit of a Goo Gone, put some new stuff on it. Yeah, I'm dragging on the video quite far here, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up now. So that has been my bike. This is what the 2019 season setup is, because I'm I'm filming this at the start of May, so it's basically April is when the mountain bike season starts. So I'm starting it now. This is when my mountain bike season starts now. Bike's all set up for the new season. Everything's working good. I've got fresh cables in the derailleur, which is working nicely. So I hope you enjoyed my little video here. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and leave in the comments any ideas for other videos and other places to go and visit and things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, and always remember, my new motto is keep on riding and keep on smiling. My name's Ellis, and I'll see you in the next video.